What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle video. And in today's video, we're going to be using a rain team, but not just any rain team. This rain team has a special Salamence set with Hydro Pump. So ever since Gen 4, when I learned that Salamence could learn Hydro Pump, I've been running this set over the physical attack set variants for Salamence because of my own personal preference for special attacks over physical attacks. I believe that it is a lot easier to neuter and weaken a physical attacker and lower the attack stat than it is to lower the special attack stat. You have abilities like Intimidate, which can be cycled repeatedly. You have Baby Doll Eyes, which takes priority. You have moves like Foul Play that takes advantage of the physical attack stat. You have Chilling Water. You have several other moves that can lower a Pokemon's attack stat as well, like Reflect. Whereas with special attack and with special attacks in general, as far as movesets, there has to be a deliberate effort to weaken it and to lower the special attack stat. You would have to have Eerie Impulse as a move slot. You would have to have Light Screen as a move slot. You would have to use Snarl as a move to lower the special attack. You would have to use something like Struggle Bug, I believe, to lower the special attack stat. There has to be a deliberate and concentrated effort, and it's not something that you can continually cycle on repeat for free like Intimidate. But special attack Salamence, especially one with Hydro Pump, is a big shock factor and a big surprise factor because obviously Salamence is weak to rock. And with Hydro Pump, you can catch a lot of rock types by surprise, you can catch some ground types by surprise. But this Water Terra will boost the power of Hydro Pump as well as it being in the rain. And even without the Terra, we have 100% accurate Hurricanes with high base power and that stab on Salamence. And Salamence is no slouch when it comes to special attack. Pelipper is going to be setting up the rain, and then we have Tailwind for support. Primarina is going to have Baby Doll Eyes for priority attack drops. Sparkling Aria is pretty good for stab, and it's a spread move. But we don't have any special attackers on the team, which kind of sucks because we can't really take advantage of it. But the good thing is we have a Palisand. The sad thing is it's not a Grass Terra like I wanted it to be. I believed it was a Grass Terra when I added it to the team, but that's something I can easily readjust probably in the next video or probably in a live stream. But with a Grass Terra Palisand getting hit by Sparkling Aria, that's going to activate the Absorb Bulb, boosting its special attack stat. Also activating Water Compaction, boosting its defense stat. We will have a Stab Giga Drain with a Grass Terra Palisand, which is going to hit pretty hard after a special attack boost. And then we have Shadow Ball, which is stab, Earth Power, which is stab. And then we have Shore Up for health recovery. I have Lugia on the team because I haven't really used legendary Pokemon on my teams. I do feel like they're a bit gimmicky when people spam or abuse them a little bit too much, but I like Lugia, and Lugia is really bulky. With multi-scale, it can take advantage of weakness policy really well, and Psychic Noise is a pretty strong stab move, and it also prevents any healing from a Pokemon, whether its abilities are move-wise. Calm Mind as well to give it more of like that special bulk and hit hard on the special side. We also have Aeroblast, which is powerful stab with a potential chance to crit. Weather Ball to take advantage of the weather. Empoleon is there to pretty much scare any intimidators, aka Empoleon. Not Empoleon, but aka Incineroar. So Flash Cannon, Stab, Hydro Pump boosted by the rain, Air Cutter for coverage, and Stealth Rock to have some type of entry hazards so the Empoleons don't get to keep cycling Intimidates. But honestly, when you're looking at this team, there's not really any reason to have the Empoleon cycle Intimidates, although they're probably going to assume my Salamence is a physical attacker and try to intimidate my Salamence that way. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the team and you enjoyed this video. We're going to be battling Caleb. They have a Goodra, a Dragonite, a Great Tusk, a Glade, a Koraidon, and a Bronzong. This is actually a really interesting team. I'm going to lead off Lugia and, well, actually, I'm going to lead off with Pelipper and Lugia. We're going to bring Salamence in the back and Primarina. Okay. Intimidates are going to go really well into his team. Primarina is also going to go really well into his team because he has a lot of fighters, a lot of dragons. So, yeah. Yeah. I forget that Salamence doesn't have a dragon type move and we have Flamethrower, and sometimes I kind of want to punch myself. It's like, why would you do this? I'm going to go for Tailwind, and I'm going to go for a Calm Mind. I mean, he has a Koraidon. He goes for Dragon Dance. I already know what you're trying to do here, and I don't like it. I'm going to go for a Chilling Water into that Dragonite next turn. Or maybe not. Maybe I don't even live to see it. I go for a Chilling Water. And I'm going to go for a... I'm going to go for an Aeroblast. Oh yeah, that's bulky. Yeah, that's bulky. I don't like that at all. Yeah, that's always been Lugia's problem. He doesn't have enough bulk. Go for an Intimidate into the Goodra and into the Dragonite. And then I'm going to switch back out into Primarina. And then I'm going to go for another Aeroblast. Because I think Dragonite also has multi-skill. So he's also taking reduced damage. Almost enough. He goes for Dragon Pulse, but it doesn't affect my Primarina. I can go for Baby Doll Eyes here, and I can go for Psychic Noise. Just gotta make sure that stat stays low. Our Tailwind petered out, but I mean, that's okay. The only way this gets bad is if the Koraidon's on that team. I mean, why wouldn't he have the Koraidon? Oh, yeah. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. I'm in danger. I mean, I could go for Moonblast. I could go for Moonblast, and then I could just... I could go for Moonblast, and then I could just go for... I'm gonna go for Psychic Noise into the Hisui, into the Goodra. I probably could have went for Baby Doll Eyes into the Koraidon, but at the same time, if I can just one-shot it with a Moonblast, I'll take that. Goes for Flamethrower. But Lugia's just so bulky. And we get burned, but I mean, do we really care? I'm not gonna lie, like, Lugia's lackluster damage is kind of hurt my feelings. But, dang, is he bulky, though. We do take out the Koraidon. Honestly, the burn is doing more damage than these attacks are doing to me. His attack was heightened. But you're gonna need a lot more than attack to do anything to me. I could go for Sparkling Aria. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for Sparkling Aria. I'm gonna go for it 100% because I'm gonna heal myself with the burn, which it doesn't really matter. I'm in the sun, so it's not gonna hurt me that much. We take out Great Tusk with Psychic Noise. Oh man. He goes for Muddy Water. 7 damage. That did a whole 7 damage to me. Cured myself of my own burn. Activated my throat spray. Goodra is no longer prevented from healing. I don't know. I don't know about that, Chief. I think you're pretty prevented. Gonna go for another Psychic Noise. Maybe I'm not giving Lugia enough credit. I mean, Goodra is pretty bulky. That still did nothing. And then we take out the Goodra. We didn't even need the rain for half of that match. It's ruthless. Alright, so we're going to be battling Logan. They have a Garchomp, an Okidogi, a Wellspring Mass Ogre Pump, a Decidueye, a Petrun, and a Charizard. We're going to lead off Salamence, Lugia, and bring Pelipper in the back. And then we bring Primarina. I'm kind of iffy about the Primarina though, but I feel like this might be the move. Yeah. I'm really kind of already tilted with playing Pokemon right now because I'm going into casual battles. I understand it's casual, but everybody I'm fighting has 3 to 4 Paradox Pokemon or a legendary or 2 to 3 legendaries or mythicals on their team. Their entire team is composed of that Paradox Pokemon, Ruinous Pokemon, and it just kind of feels like I am fighting the world at this point. I'm gonna switch. Actually, no, I'm not gonna switch. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna Terra Water, go for a Hydro Pump into the Charizard, and then bring in Pelipper. Little do they know, the power of Hydro Pump Salamence is unmatched. It's truly a crime they didn't make Charizard a dragon type. Ooh. He goes for Dragon Claw, we eat that. Buddy, I'm just in a whole different league, a whole different dimension. He brings in Decidueye the Gourmet. We're gonna go for a Hurricane. And I'm gonna go for a Tailwind here. Honestly, I am kind of scared of that Decidueye. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna tear the Garchomp, maybe? Yeah, he tears the Garchomp. Terra Ground. Why? We KO the Decidueye. Oh my lord. He goes for Terra Blast. Okay, definitely into me. Yeah, he's intimidated. I don't even know why I was terrified. Then we get off the Tailwind. Buddy, you know what's gonna happen to you, right? Artichoke. Okay. I'm gonna go for a Hydro Pump into the Garchomp, and I'm gonna go for a Chilling Water into Okie Dokie. He barely survives. He survived because of the focus sash. Okay. I'm okay with losing it here. Salamence technically picked up 3 KOs in my book. No one's gonna tell me differently. That was beautiful. He goes for a Draco Meteor into the Pelipper. And he got a crit. That's how you know he's desperate. So you know he's desperate right now. Honestly, I've been fighting nothing but cheese teams and legendary spammers, and it hasn't been fun. Like, I bring one legendary Pokemon. One. And I'm fighting people with Rayquazas, Groudons, Kyogres, Tornaduses, Landuses, Thunduruses, Urshifus, Miraidon, Iron Bundle, Chi-Yu. Like, I'm not the worst offender out here. There's true menaces lurking in casual battles. We do take out the Okie Dokie with a quad super effective Psychic Noise. Then we finish off the Garchomp with Chilling Water. And we just made quick work of this guy's team. Honestly, if it wasn't for that Focus Sash, Salamence would have gotten a 3-kill streak. But honestly, in my book, it counts. We got 3 kills with Salamence. Hydro Pump Salamence hit so hard, and they don't expect it either. He stayed in with the Charizard. He was not expecting the Hydro Pump from the Salamence, and then he terrored ground. And once he found out I had Hydro Pump, he hard focused that Salamence. I could not be allowed to live. All right, so we're gonna be battling Brian. They have a Regidrago, a Garganacl, Blood Moon Ursaluna, Ice Rider Calyrex, a Mimikyu, and Iron Hands. I do not like that one bit. Not one bit. I'm trying to think, what can I do about that? Empoleon and Salamence as the lead. Pelipper in the back to set up Rain. Then Lugia and Taj Mahal. Okay, never mind. Maybe we don't bring Lugia on this one. The idea of not bringing Lugia scares me. I need my weird winged bird dragon aquatic thing. Honestly, Lugia's weird. It's such a weird design. I love it, but I kind of want that Shadow Lugia. I really wish they added Shadow Lugia to the game. I'm gonna go for Flash Cannon, and I'm going to Terra Water, and I'm going to go for a Flamethrower. He's probably gonna Protect. So I've showed off my gimmick here already. Broke Mimikyu's Disguise. Now I just want to really KO it with the Flash Cannon. We do KO the Mimikyu, so we prevent a potential Trick Room from being set up. He goes for Swords Dance, but the thing is, he has nowhere to go. He's alone and scared. I'm going to Flash Cannon and I am going to Hydro Pump. I'm putting my balls on the table and I am saying no more. I will not be griefed by these broken Pokemon. No more. No means no. Decent damage in the Calyrex. And we take out the Calyrex. Swords Dance Calyrex is such a threat. Oh. Oh my lord. Oh my cheese and crackers. What was that? It just one-shot me out of existence. That ain't natural. That ain't right, Chief. Regidrago? I don't like this. I don't like where we're going with this team. He really relied on that. He needed that. He really needed that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He really needed that. I can probably double here. Please don't let it be the Ursaluna. It's not the Ursaluna, it's the Regidrago. Okay, I can live with Dragon Energy here. Am I faster? I am not faster. We are in dangerous territory. Yeah, we're in dangerous territory. We do take out the Ursaluna. Oh. Oh my. Flash Cannon here. What works better? Earth Power does more damage. I just need to live with Dragon Energy. No. Oh man, I didn't even need this. I could have brought something faster. I mean, it was a close one. Regidrago is just pretty brutal. Dragon Energy for Regidrago, and I'm pretty sure he was maybe Choice Scarf. That's the only way I'm really thinking about it. He had to be Choice Scarfed. Potentially. Or running max speed Regidrago, but we shut down his Trick Room team from the start. We shut down the Mimikyu. I thought he was going to protect onto the Calyrex Ice Rider. I thought he was going to protect on it, but he didn't. So we shut that down by taking out the Mimikyu. Sure, it wasn't like exactly the best mode of doing it, but I'm gonna be straightforward with you guys. I didn't think that Blood Moon was gonna just take me out in one shot on the Salamence from full health. Like, I didn't. I did not. That was a nuke. That was a nuke. I didn't think he was gonna hit that hard. All right, we're gonna be battling Taya. They have a Sylveon, an Incineroar, a Landorus, an Amoonguss, a Urshifu, and then a Raging Bull. So we're gonna lead off Pelipper and Salamence, and honestly, no, not Pelipper Salamence. We're gonna lead off Empoleon Salamence, Pelipper in the back, and potentially, I'm just looking at this team, looking at the lineup, potentially Lugia. The reason we always kind of lead Salamence and Empoleon is just in case there's an Incineroar on the enemy team, because there's always a chance that the Incineroar might be the lead, and if we can get a lead on the Incineroar, that'd be great. There we go. There we go. He intimidates me. He intimidates the Empoleon. but the Empoleon gets a competitive, and I'm okay with that. So then I can Terra Water, go for a Hydro Pump, or I can go for a Flash Cannon here into the Sylveon. So he does not want to stay in on this. I guarantee you do not. He switches out the Empoleon, he switches out the Incineroar. And he brings in Raging Bolt. Okay. I don't mind. I don't mind. Pretty decent damage here. And this absolutely annihilates the Sylveon. What do I want to do? Water type or Shifu? Okay, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. I'm going to go for a Hurricane, and I'm going to switch into Pelipper. Is it risky? Yes. I am risking getting thunderclapped into Oblivion. But it's a chance I'm willing to take. He goes for Thunderclap, but it's gonna fail. He goes for Trailblaze. Okay. Don't really care about the speed boost. Because you're not going to live long enough to actually enjoy it, so... You're not going to live long enough to enjoy that speed boost, buddy. I'm going to go for a Roost, and I'm going to go for a Tailwind. Because he's fishing for it. He fakes out. He's fishing for that Thunderclap. He's fishing for it. He's fishing for it. But I'm not going to give it to him. Also, you can't Thunderclap me if you fake me out. Like, make that make sense. Hydro Pump, Chilling Water. I mean, we could probably soak him, honestly. I don't think it would work. I'm gonna try. If I can get some chip damage on him, that would be great. He goes for Fake Out again. Chief, I don't think you understand how this works. We do get off a Hydro Pump. We do take out the Incineroar. Decent little chip damage. He goes for a Thunderbolt, and Salamence goes down. I expected it, alright? There's no way you're letting me get away with anything on Salamence. I've made peace with it. So I'm going to bring out Lugia. I know that Raging Bolt is no slouch, but I'm also no slouch. So I'm going to go for a Combine. And I'm going to go for a Roost, because he's trying to fish for that Thunderclap, and I'm just not going to give it to him. You're not Thunderclapping my cheeks, buddy. I'm a grown man. Like, I do the clapping. I don't get clapped. I think we can go for a Psychic Noise here. And I could kind of switch out into Empoleon. Interesting, he didn't go for... He's going for Thunderbolt, isn't he? I mean, I'm okay with this. Lugia doesn't have that much of a decent stat
build anyways as far as like offensively, so I'm down with this. I'm just gonna go for a Psychic Noise, knowing I'm gonna pick up a KO, and I'm gonna go for Stealth Rux. He goes for Thunderclap. I'm not giving him the Thunderclap he needs. And then we take out Raging Bolt. Oh man. And we defeated Taya. That was an interesting match. A lot of fake outs, a lot of thunderclaps that never really landed. Salamence being amazing. Like, Special Salamence is so good because people expect you to switch out. They expect something different. They don't expect getting hit with a full power Hydro Pump and losing that Incineroar on the same turn. They don't. But hopefully you guys like the team. I do like the team. I do like it when Salamence actually gets some KOs and some one-shots. But I will say this, like, the setting of the environment in which you use my team may, you know, affect your enjoyability of it. When I'm in casual battles, I'm fighting people that are spamming legendary Pokemon, people that are literally having half their team be Paradox Pokemon, the other half being legendaries, or the other half being mythicals or ruinous Pokemon, and it's kind of detracting from the experience of playing Pokemon or battling or even having fun with it when you're fighting absolutely hyper offensive broken teams. There are moments where, you know, in this video there are pretty close battles and I'm almost able to eke out that victory, but I get reverse sweep by that one mon. But I like the team. I like Hydro Pump Salamence, and I'm hoping that this video and this team will convince you that Hydro Pump Salamence or Special Salamence is a thing and it is pretty viable.